Königsberg, nestled on the Priegel River, was a vibrant hub of intellectual and cultural exchange. A bustling port city, it blended Prussian tradition with cosmopolitan influences. Its streets echoed with merchants, scholars, and artisans, fostering idea exchange. This dynamic atmosphere shaped Immanuel Kant's life and work. The Enlightenment emphasized reason and individual autonomy. Salons and coffeehouses buzzed with discussions on philosophy, science, and politics. Kant absorbed diverse perspectives, shaping his philosophical inquiries. Königsberg's strategic location contributed to its intellectual vibrancy. The city's diverse population fostered tolerance and open-mindedness. This exchange enriched Kant's understanding of human nature and the world. Königsberg's intellectual climate profoundly influenced Kant's philosophical development. Immanuel Kant, the renowned philosopher, was known for his remarkably consistent daily routine. His life in Königsberg was governed by a strict schedule, which he followed with almost unwavering precision. He awoke at 5 o'clock every morning, beginning his day with a cup of weak tea and a pipe of tobacco. After lecturing, Kant would embark on his daily walk, a ritual that became legendary in Königsberg. His movements were so predictable that locals would set their clocks by his passing. Upon returning, Kant would devote the afternoon to writing and studying. Immanuel Kant's philosophical inquiries revolutionized the way we understand knowledge, morality, and the nature of reality. His magnum opus, The Critique of Pure Reason, explored the limits and possibilities of human understanding. He argued that our knowledge is shaped by the inherent structures of our minds, which he called categories of understanding. These categories, such as space, time, and causality, allow us to organize and interpret our experiences. Central to Kant's moral philosophy is the concept of the categorical imperative, a universal moral law that dictates how we ought to act. He formulated this principle as a test for determining the morality of any action. The categorical imperative states that we should only act according to principles that we could rationally will to become universal laws. This principle emphasizes the importance of acting from duty and respecting the inherent dignity of all human beings. Kant's philosophy challenged the prevailing empiricist view that all knowledge derives from sensory experience. He argued that while experience is essential for acquiring knowledge, it is not the sole source. Section 4. A Mind Without Borders. Kant's Global Impact. Despite never venturing beyond his native Königsberg, Immanuel Kant's philosophical ideas resonated far beyond the city's walls. His writings were translated into numerous languages, sparking intellectual debates and inspiring movements across the globe. His work influenced generations of philosophers, theologians, and political thinkers, shaping the course of Western thought. Kant's emphasis on reason and individual autonomy resonated deeply with Enlightenment thinkers throughout Europe and beyond. His ideas contributed to the development of liberal political thought, emphasizing the importance of individual rights and freedoms. His moral philosophy provided a framework for ethical decision-making, influencing the development of human rights discourse. Kant's work also had a profound impact on the development of German idealism, a philosophical movement that sought to reconcile reason and experience. Thinkers such as Fichte, Schelling, and Hegel built upon Kant's ideas, developing their own complex philosophical systems. Section 5. The Solitary Genius. Kant's Struggles and Resilience. Despite his intellectual achievements, Immanuel Kant's life was not without its share of hardships. He struggled with various health issues throughout his life, including hypochondria and debilitating migraines. These ailments often confined him to his home, limiting his social interactions and making it difficult for him to maintain his rigorous schedule. Kant's solitary nature further compounded his struggles. He never married and lived a relatively isolated life, dedicating himself almost entirely to his philosophical pursuits. Despite these challenges, Kant remained remarkably resilient and productive. He persevered in his intellectual pursuits, producing some of his most important works during periods of illness and isolation. Section 6. Kant's Enduring Legacy. A Call to Independent Thought. Immanuel Kant's philosophical legacy continues to resonate with contemporary thinkers and everyday individuals alike. His emphasis on reason, autonomy, and moral responsibility remains highly relevant in today's complex world. His work challenges us to think critically, to question assumptions, and to strive to live ethically. Kant's call for independent thought is perhaps his most enduring contribution to human intellectual history. He encouraged individuals to break free from the shackles of dogma and tradition, to use their own reason to determine what is true and right. This emphasis on intellectual autonomy is essential for the advancement of knowledge and the progress of society. By heeding these lessons, we can honor Kant's legacy and contribute to a more enlightened and humane world.